It had to have made more power because it made more flames. This is by far the coolest one because I made it myself. And it's going to pick up the most horsepower. What is up, Rad Potential YouTube? Welcome to Mr. Rad's RX8 Science. We're here with Ernie at Phalanx Performance. He's letting us use his hub dyno to dyno test some very low number, high horsepower change-in RX8 mods. So this is the yellow RX8 Buzz. It is completely stock, low compression, rebuilt engine RX8. We've got LS coils on it from Bennett Built. I just installed a catback. We're going to turn the AC off for extra horsepower and make another run. You saw in the previous video when I first bought this car, we made a whopping 86 horsepower on our first pull, which was, it was just amazing to see. We really thought the dyno or something was broken. Tweaked some stuff, put a set of LS coils on it, and now we're up to 113 horsepower out of this 70 PSI compression engine, which in Mazda standards does need rebuilt. So today we're testing catback exhaust. We're going to do a high flow cat mid pipe. We're going to put a cold air intake on it, and then we're going to tune it all in one video, documenting every dyno number we get along the way. And I'm excited to see what this thing makes at the end of the day. Honestly, I'm thinking if we break 145 horsepower,
doing pretty good.
I think we're doing pretty good. So, Ernie, what do you think? Horsepower number at the end of the day?
126.
126. So you think the $3,000 worth of performance parts we put on this thing, considering like, let's just say dyno time, exhaust, high flow cat, cold air intake, labor to put it together, what's $3,000? That's 10 pairs of RX8 seats are only going to get us 13 extra horsepower.
I wanted to make more.
Yeah.
But I gotta be a little bit realistic here. And okay, 127.
127? Okay. All right. He is the RX8 expert. He's dynoed all sorts of stuff, so he's kind of gone through the process we're going to go through here today himself, and I'm excited to, you know, prove some of that right and see what we got going on.
Just so everybody knows, average horsepower that I've got out of RX8s over the years is about 150.
Yep.
So anything above that is great, in my opinion. Anything below that is, you know, about closer to the average than, you know, this is the average RX8, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If we can get close to 150, I'll be super impressed and perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it noticeably, the long-term, or the fuel trims and it O2 correcting and making this low compression engine run better, it's noticeably faster than it was when we first dynoed it, for sure. I put 5,000 miles on it now. But it also could be that like in the last couple weeks, just because the fan will keep running RX8 life.
Oh yeah.
In the last couple weeks, just because I put the
shut off
catback exhaust on there, that it just feels faster because it has an exhaust. So you know, who knows?
Butt dyno, man.
Yeah.
We'll see if your butt dyno is accurate.
Yeah.
So you might have to take that out.
I'm still gonna be pretty happy if like my guess is still gonna be 146. I really wanted to make 140 something. I think that's a good number.
Yeah.
You know,
hopefully
I don't
know.
140. That's like stock Miata horsepower. Maybe the Colt makes that much power. Because I remember when we dynoed my FC years and years ago, what did it make? 170 to the wheels with that half Bridgeport S5 6-port. I think we were 168 or something on the one pull. So
yeah, you would know better than me. So,
but like, you know, we just gotta get close, make some power. So baseline rip, just the catback has changed since our 113, and we'll keep going with all the mods. All right, world's fastest low compression hot start. Dude, that's real good.
Nice.
All right, dyno pull number 1. So these are in 5th gear, which is 1-to-1.
Oh, hold on. See if I can get it.
There you go.
I think that's it. Yeah. Getting the hang of it.
Yeah, my shifter's all jacked up.
All right, here we go.
Listen to this ghost cam, guys. And the muffler bumper melter 9000 exotic speed exhaust. It sounds a little meaner than last time. What'd we make?
Feels smoother too. 112.
112.2. So, untuned catback exhaust does nothing more than make your car louder.
88 foot-pounds.
and 88 foot-pounds of torque. What's your Milwaukee torque wrench make? Or your Milwaukee impact make for torque? Like 200 something, right?
Yeah.
Or 300 something?
Yeah.
1/3 of a Milwaukee torque wrench out of the stock RX8.
But it doesn't look as cool as this.
No.
I mean,
You can't take a Milwaukee torque wrench to the gas station.
I mean, you can,
Oh,
but
he's like fast.
nobody. Got a little dip there, but
I don't know why it's laying over a little bit on the top, but. And I have no idea the condition of the catalytic converter under the car, other than like the car has 158,000 miles on it. As far as I know, the injectors have never been cleaned. Like, it's got plugs, fresh plugs and coils, and that's it. The check engine light is for an O2 sensor heater, so shouldn't be anything negligible to our power. And the last time we were here, we verified all the intake valves were working, so we'd see a pretty good hit if one of those wasn't working as well.
Right. I think,
Oh yeah?
what was it, 114 that we got last time? Or was it more?
113 and some change.
113 some change.
Yeah.
We'll call it 114.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Sweet. Now we're going to install the high flow catalytic converter, in parentheses, just like Dr. Evil, because I modified this thing the other day, and we're ready for more power. Yeah, I know. The new catalytic converter, guys, sounds terrible. Listen to this. It's so much quieter. I think there's something wrong with it. So we're betting it's going to make less horsepower, and then I think I'm going to high flow cat mod the one that I took off. So this is definitely an OEM piece. The one that's on there now is definitely an aftermarket piece. The material inside of this doesn't look perfect, so don't feel as bad for high flow catting it, but we're gonna try it.
All right, there we go.
I think the catalytic converter has something messed up.
There's something wrong.
Okay, we're gonna take the other one and high flow cat it and put it in really quick.
It smells awful.
Something smells not right.
Yeah.
Gosh dang, these high flow cats, you never know what you're gonna get.
I think this one was taken off for that very reason, probably.
I wouldn't doubt it. All right, we properly binned the last one. Let's see how this one sounds. The new high flow OEM cat. Yeah. I think that's how that should sound.
Yeah, much better.
It's a lot louder now. All right, ready for dyno pull, catless, or I guess, no. It's a high flow cat, it's not catless. High flow, ready to go.
Oh, nailed it first time, fifth gear.
Well, now that we blew all the catalytic converter dust out of the back of it, it sounded way better. Oh, look at that! 118!
Couple HPs there.
Catalytic converter, high flow, modded, worth 6 horsepower.
And 3 foot-pounds of torque.
And 3 foot-pounds of torque.
Need all the torques you can get.
Sick. Yeah, it's crazy. You'll see it on the video when you watch it. The amount of just dust and stuff that came flying out of the back of the car.
Nice.
All right.
We'll do it again.
We'll do another one to confirm, and then we'll throw the cold air intake on and do another one. That's properly loud.
That's another horsepower.
Oh, another 1.5 horsepower. Hey, we're at 120 now. I don't know if a Versatune's going to pick up 20 horsepower, but we might hit your 126 number, or 127.
Yeah, I had to revise it there. The big numbers.
Oh yeah. All right, airbox gone. I bet it's from whenever I overflowed it with oil the other day. When I changed the oil, I poured a bunch of oil in here way too fast, and it.
If I see a RX8 without that in there, then it must be no oil in the engine, because they all have it.
They all put oil in the intake.
All of them.
It probably makes everybody feel better on the video that has oil in their intake on their RX8. Alright guys, so this is the cold air intake from the green car. Studying all the intake options you have for your Mazda RX8, this is by far the coolest one because I made it myself. And it's going to pick up the most horsepower. And then I need a little, like a screw or something for that vacuum line, right? So here's what we've got. The ultimate cold air intake right here. Normally, on the green car, all of this would be under the bumper, but I'm not going to go to the length of taking the bumper off when this will be just fine. It's not like we're driving down the road sucking up cold air. So this is fan air intake. Stock MAF that's been, or MAF section has been modified, and we got to plug that little vacuum line right there. And now we should be ready to go. Here, even for good measure, we'll put the battery cover back on. Make it look stock under here. Okay. Untuned, cold air intake, cat back, high flow cat, low compression RX8, dyno run number, whichever. Guess your horsepower. We just made 119.6. I bet it goes down to 117.8. Shot in the dark.
I'm going to say 116.5.
Okay. I'm so glad I covered my ears for that one because I knew it was going to backfire.
And you're closer.
Oh man!
Look at that.
120.4. So the cold air intake was good for 1 horsepower.
Torque dropped off just a skosh. This one.
Oh, didn't we have 90 before?
Yeah, we
It was
did.
90 something, right?
We're
We're arguing over 3 foot-pounds here, so like it's not that big of a deal. That's within the mechanical error probably of this. It's noticeably even more loud with the catalytic converter hammered out.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a flame to come out of it when it backfires, but that one last backfire was pretty loud. I was happy I covered my ears.
Nice.
It spit a little fire on that one. Oh, 124.
She likes it.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it's learning some stuff probably for the new,
Might be, yeah.
like it's probably adjusting fuel
Yeah.
based on the new airflow parameters that it's seeing.
Yeah, same torque.
87.4, okay.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. That was same run. My bad.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, I think the last one was 87. So
Yeah. But picked up 4.5 horsepower
Really good.
over the last one. So that's probably coming down to, like we talked about in the previous video, the like RX8 learns and accommodates fuel, and you've got to kind of drive it around for it to run better and figure itself out. So it's probably self-tuning for the exhaust and the intake mods, because it's seeing more air now in and out.
So I say we just keep going until it plateaus and
Okay.
we know it's good. So
Sweet.
yeah, we'll do another one. That's what's cool about non-turbo cars and relatively stock RX8s. You can just keep going, not have to worry about temps or
Yeah.
you know anything, any coolant line blowing off.
Yeah, coolant line blowing off. Making a huge mess. The engine becomes way louder when you put that on there at high RPM. You can really hear the
Oh yeah.
just going crazy.
Yeah, the
Because on
intake-
track, that's super nice. But like that one, I think your AEM one having all those rubber couplers doesn't like sound as tinny. That one you probably notice it sounds a little tinny. You
That's
can like,
very loud.
yeah, you can hear it. Like you really hear that intake over the other one. That's
that's
literally
cool.
just some 4-inch vibrant tubing, a couple clamps, and then I cut the airbox so I can have the mass airflow thing. So like that's I mean, that's $100 worth of stuff plus an $80 filter or whatever. I mean, it's almost the price of an AEM one. Quality giant cone filter instead of those little tiny filters.
Yeah. I guess even on like eBay ones, they're really no different from the AEM ones.
Oh, yeah.
Other than the filter element, maybe a little bit. You know,
for sure.
a little bit of fit and finish, but.
Because with the eBay ones are 160, I think, right? Or
yeah, they're pretty cheap compared. Yeah. Okay, well,
sweet.
We'll get this laptop fired up. Those are legal, or tells you how to play.
We're just gonna hit next on everything.
Yep, next. That's what I do.
Your vehicle has another tune currently.
This is where there's no going back.
So hit OK.
Yep.
All right. Let's hope it doesn't brick the car. We've got VersaTuner loaded up. We flashed in the hot tune. So this is 92 octane racing beat header, a whole bunch of parts, and it's set up for the BHR coils. So I have the Bennebuilt coils, but it's the same ignition coil itself. So this should get us hopefully some more horsepower, and then we're going to use this one as our base, and we can tweak the actual tune itself from there. But with the VersaTuner setup, I believe right over here, you have all these easy flash tunes, and you do VersaTuner. So we started with this one here, which is intake header, mid-pipe muffler, BHR coils, which we don't quite have all of that, but that's the closest to what we have. So I think it should be good.
Yeah.
How much power do you think we'll pick up just from the tune?
Let's do, I don't know, 4 horsepower?
4?
Yeah,
so Ernie says we'll make 130. I think I don't know, I bet we'll make close to 140, maybe 135. He's the king of knowing RX8s, but
no.
I just have to be a little bit like, got to get excited. I want this thing to make some jam. I think it'll be cool.
We're
I
logging.
guess that's just showing the data, and then when you hit record, we'll be logging, right?
I just wanted to see if they were all doing what they're supposed to do with the.
So then, like right
the
here,
data.
it says desired equivalent air is 0.9, so that's pretty close to store. Oh, there it leaned it out.
Yep.
It was at like 0.89 before.
So like on your ECU on your Rad 7.
Yep.
The fuel tech.
Yep.
Or Haltech or whatever, it's going to be your target air-fuel ratio, and then this is what your actual air-fuel ratio is. So it's pretty simple.
Sweet.
We got timing over here, leading, trailing. You'll see on the 8s,
Man, that's weird.
-5. So 5 degrees.
Yeah.
Before top dead center there, and then the trailing
10
is
degrees
obviously
after.
Yeah. So.
And that like timing's jumping around a little bit too. That's interesting.
So 15 degrees.
Split.
Total split. Got your mass airflow and voltage down here. Throttle position there.
Sweet.
So, all right, we'll do a rip. Oh, traction control. Oh,
that sounded pretty clean. Oh, we lost some power.
Oh man,
115.
Well, that might be because we reflashed it. So we reset the ECU. Reset all. I bet if we keep doing this,
Doing a couple pulls, it'll clean up.
like you did before. Yeah.
Yep.
Like it just,
Okay.
I mean, that's my theory, anyways. And
Ah.
so we'll try that.
Yeah.
It's going back up.
119. $120. It's so interesting, the perception of, I guess, or the proportion of change, right? So making 90 horsepower versus 87, that 3 horsepower change is a 3% increase in torque. Versus if we were making 700 horsepower and we only made 3 more foot-pounds of torque, that's a very minute change. You know, so 3 foot-pounds is actually pretty good for only making 90.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's a bigger percentage of our total power.
Yeah, you need all you can get.
Man, that intake is so loud up there.
Yeah.
124.9. So now we're back to where we were.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know why the torque went down, but it did.
What do you mean? Making 400 foot-pounds. All right, so we made 125. Now we've changed to the Stage 1 RX8 map, which is the next one over on the top of the list. We reflashed it. It's going to reset our fuel trim, so we're going to try again and just see what this map does for power. So this one had some different VDI and SSV settings, I think, from the one we tried before.
Different air-fuel ratio settings also.
Off the rip, 121.2. That's not bad.
That's good start with there.
Yeah. There's a good fireball out of that one.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, 123.6. It seems like it's a lot smoother of a graph now than it was earlier.
It feels better too, like the sound it's making.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a little bit more crispy.
It's definitely throwing some mega fire now. Oh, 129. We just need 130, and then we have a heater on our hands right here. The yellow RX8's got some jam in it. It's making 130. I mean, if somebody made 989, they'd say it made 1,000. So I think we could get away with saying it makes 130 horsepower at 129.
I think you can too.
Yeah.
I think you can.
130 sounds way better than 120.
Nobody rounds down with
No.
horsepower numbers.
Yeah. I mean, we're only rounding up 1% of our total horsepower, if not a little less. So.
All right.
Nice. $130.5. Heck yeah! Now we can round up till we made 140, right?
Oh yeah.
130.5. We made 140. That's not bad. It's picking up a few, and that's just straight up an off-the-shelf Versatune tune. We haven't done anything custom to it.
Correct.
So.
Correct. I kind of want to look at the log to see where the air fuels were at on that one compared to the last one.
Sure.
And see if there's a difference. So that takes all of 30 seconds here. So that's our last one there. We'll select all, air fuel, and then we got RPM, 0.85 right there.
That's better.
And we
So
got
it's 0.9?
0.90,
Okay.
so it dips down again. So it's trying to.
It's still learning it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought that, whenever I first looked at those off-the-shelf tunes you had loaded up on here, being a 93 octane tune, I thought that might be a little bit better since that's what we're doing here, 93 octane. You did put 93.
Yeah. For once, I did put 93 in it. Normally it's on 87 because it's it's 1001 to compression. Like,
I mean,
running around the street, not that hard. It'll burn that. It doesn't care.
Yeah. If you do run that, just monitor your NOx then.
Yeah.
In that case.
I can tell you, I probably won't monitor anything, but that's okay. This engine makes 70 psi compression. It can't hurt it.
That's all right. The computer's doing it for you, so it'll just pull timing. It'll just make you slower, if anything. So 0.88. So it's
getting better then.
That's the air fuel ratio
we
that
really kind of want, right?
I wanted. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can see how much of a difference it does make.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get some flames back there, you said?
A
little bit.
One pull ago. That one didn't have too much.
Oh, okay.
But one pull ago had a gnarly flame come out of it.
Cool.
This little bar right here is just perfect to bang your
It is.
shin on.
That might as well be like a receiver.
Yeah, like a hitch ball.
Hitch ball. I've done it so many times.
Yeah, you need like a pool.
They do
noodle.
come off.
You need a pool noodle to go on it. It had to have made more power because it made more flames. Oh, 125.3.
I think it's just hot.
But the flames were sick.
That's hot.
You can feel that one in your chest.
Yeah, I definitely felt it up here.
Considering we made 86 horsepower at the very beginning,
Or 86.
the fact that it made 130.5 is honestly pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, we took a leftover, really crappy yellow RX8 with low compression and picked up 50 horsepower.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like that's
The wheels.
not that bad. To the hub dyno
hubs.
wheels. Like this isn't no, you know, fluke thing. Like this is about as accurate as we can possibly get it, just about. So I'm stoked. I mean, that's honestly, I was really surprised when it only made 86, but the fact that it made 86 just means that the gains are even better. So, you know, because if we'd have started at 120 and it only made 140 at the end, like, pick up 20 horsepower. But I mean, we spent 10 pairs of seats on modifications for this car, which is a substantial amount of money. Now I think we're almost 20 pairs of seats invested. So, like, you know, that's a pretty good amount of money stuck into an RX-8 for... We got 50. Be interested to see how much horsepower you get for the money.
Yeah.
But,
also, you got to think about it's 90 degrees in the sun right now, if not hotter.
Yeah.
It's 80 something degrees. It's a lot hotter now than it was whenever we were doing the initial runs.
Yeah.
Although this should correct for it. That's SAE horsepower that we're correcting for.
Yep.
I know there's several different ways to get higher numbers, but that's what I always go to. But anyways, yeah,
Awesome.
we kept it the same.
Yeah. But I'm just stoked. We picked up a good amount of horsepower. So the mods are catback exhaust, high flow cat, the cold air intake, a Versatune off-the-shelf tune, and LS coils.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty much a low compression average RX-8. So I really want to give Ernie a huge thank you for letting me come bug him again for the day. Phalanx Performance, it's his shop in here in St. Louis. Full scale everything from rotary engine builds to Haltech Power FC installs, dyno tuning. He takes care of it all. And I think it's just you working here?
Just me, and I got a part-time guy, but
Okay.
he's coming full-time here pretty soon. So
Cool.
we got a lot of work coming and going. And
Yeah.
like I told you earlier, we just became a Haltech dealer.
Yep.
So we can get you Haltechs, any gauges, sensors, all that stuff.
Awesome.
Haltech sells, amongst other things.
Yeah.
And yeah, we do the tuning, the engine building,
Yep.
start to finish.
Yeah, which is awesome. So stoked to always. I've known Ernie for a while, and he's always helped me out on stuff. Always love to give back to the people who help me out, and you guys should definitely go check out his Instagram, Phalanx Performance, Facebook, Phalanx Performance, and if you need work, there's plenty of cars already here in line, but I'm sure he can get you taken care of as time permits and get everything done. So definitely, probably picking up and getting busy.
Yeah. Also, wanted to mention, go to the website and shop on there, because I opened up an e-commerce site.
Okay.
And if you're a rotary guy and you're looking for rotary parts, we can get them for you.
Awesome.
And, yeah, we do that too. And hit it up.
Yeah.
And everything's on their website, costs, what we do, and all that stuff. Email me. That's the best way to get a hold of me.
Awesome.
Phone, not so much, but email.
Awesome. Well, perfect. Ernie, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you.
get stoked for more
was fun.
stuff with the yellow RX-8. We'll see you in the next one. Keep it rad. Alright, so Ernie told me about this earlier. I'm going to walk over here and just you can see some of the other cars here. Really sweet Track FC, supercharged first gen. There's a Supra here. He told me that this Shinka has 600,000 miles on it. 600,000. The seats are even nice. So jealous. Got the Shinka white shift knob in there. Who drives a RX8 600,000 miles? I guess that guy. One day we'll be so lucky. Peace, guys.